After the financial and critics' fiasco of A View to a Kill, writing started on the new Bond film. The thought was to make a prequel to the series and reboot the whole thing now when they had to replace Roger Moore as Bond. Screen tests started with 3 actors in mind: Sam Neill, Pierce Brosnan and Timothy Dalton. The role was offered to Pierce Brosnan, that had just finished the TV series Remington Steele. But after the rumor surfaced that Brosnan would play Bond, the series was renewed for 1 more season and Brosnan had to turn the role down. Sam Neill was the runner-up, but the producers went with Timothy Dalton instead, since he was British. Dalton went all in with the Bond character and said to the press that he would take Bond back to its roots, play Bond as Fleming had intended him to be. Dalton also signed a 3-movie contract with Eon Productions. In other roles we see Yaron Corbett as General Costco, a Russian defector, Joe Don Baker as the arms dealer Brad Whittaker, and Miriam de Abo as Bond girl Kara Milovi. The story in short: James Bond helps the Russian General Costco to defect. The Russian then takes Costco back, or so MI6 believes. They send Bond to find Costco and also stop the plan to kill off British operatives in an old Smersh plan, Smeert Spionam. Bond finds Costco's girlfriend, and the hunt for Costco takes them all around the world. Dalton's Bond had been liked by many Bond fans and critics. All were positive about the new approach that Dalton brought to the role: less humor and more realism and darkness. The Living Daylights is a good spy thriller. James Bond also reunited with the Aston Martin, not the DB5 but an Aston Martin Volante. It has missiles, skis and even a rocket engine, all in the good Bond spirit. Catchphrase this time was, "The new Bond is used to living on the edge," but I rather like one of the phrases that someone wrote after the premiere. "Lucky Luke is officially pissed off. Dalton became Bond." So, once again into the dungeon. And here is my collection from the Living Daylights. We will start in the corner. This is a signed photo, Miriam Debo, with her cello. I would love to have a cello in my collection, but I don't have that. And here we have a photo. Okay, let me film it like this. Yaron Corbett, signed photo, also from the film. And if you look in the back now, you can see the world tour poster of Kara Milovi that you see in the end of the movie on the wall. Here we have the world tour of Kara Milovi commences with cello concerto at Carnegie Hall on September 15th. This one is quite scarce and hard to get, but I think it's a beautiful piece. I also have this, oh sorry, I will do it like this instead. Timothy Dalton signed when he is talking to the KGB director and decides if he's gonna kill him or not. Okay, let's go on to the cars. I have quite a few from the Bond collection. I think I must take them like this to film them. Film them like this. The Audi 200 Quattro from the Living Daylights. We have the Land Rover 3 Series. And of course, we have the Aston Martin going from the ice with the rocket engine in the back. You can see it like that. And the skis out, Bond at the wheel. When it's chased, he uses the laser in the tires to cut the Lada 1500 in half. I have had a Lada 1500 many years ago. My first car, actually. Okay, let's go on. Okay, the Land Rover, lightweight. The one they escapes from the airplane with. And here we have the Aston Martin Vantage without the roof from the Living Daylights. They actually used two different cars, one with roof and one without. And here we have the police car from Living Daylights Lada 2105. The 2105 is the same as the 1500, but the 2105 is a more modern version. And I have this one from Corgi, the Definitive Bond Collection. And also this one, from the Ultimate Bond Collection, not as nice as the Ultimate, but still. Okay, this one, glasses, goggles, from the scene where Bond looks at Carol for the first time. Uses this one. You can fold them. They're foldable. They become like this. The James Bond computer game. From the 80s. And this one is, you can recognize this one. If you're a Bond fan, you will recognize this one. It's a copy, since they're very hard to get. The key finder, the Philips key finder. This is a copy in resin, but I think it's quite nice, and it looks the part. And that's the explanation about it. I have this card, this ID card, CIA, with the actor that plays Leiter in this movie. I have a key ring from this time. This one is from '87. I think I got this when I went to the premiere. They handed these out in Sweden. And of course we have here in the corner Smedspionen, the one that one like the one the hitman sends down the line in the beginning of the movie. I also have a few records over here, a few 45s, of course. Aha, the Living Daylights record. And Pretenders did a 007 melody that they thought was going to be in the film, but it wasn't. And this one is If There Was a Man. The Pretenders tried to make it as Bond. I think that this is somewhere in the film, plays somewhere in the film. But it was one of the songs that maybe could have been the title song. This one is also quite scarce. Okay, this was my collection of things surrounding the Living Daylights. Maybe one of my smallest collections. I hope you liked the presentation, and next time we will be back for Dalton's second Bond film, and in my opinion his best Bond film, License to Kill. I have quite a few items collected around this movie. So I hope you join me, and this is Rickard from MI6 Sweden signing off. Please don't forget to subscribe, share and like. Thank you. Bye.